welcome the week ahead.
Hey, Vincent, good to see you again.
Hi, Andrew.
Hey.
Hi. I think we must raise the energy level today.
All right, I'm ready for it.
Because it's a sloppy week, as far as I know.
It's a slow week in politics. Everybody's on holiday, it seems.
So we must keep our energy level up.
Absolutely, absolutely.
All right, where should we start?
Let's see. Today, Monday, Carrie Lam is going to be holding a meeting with the Commission on Poverty.
Yeah.
They're going to have a presentation, the final report on conditions people living in poverty, and this is going to set the stage for the end of September when they announce the poverty line.
Oh, okay.
Okay, now I think given these things are kind of complicated because they take a very complicated situation and then they try to reduce it down to one number. This is the poverty line, which is problematic because what is considered living in a condition of poverty for somebody who does have free housing or doesn't have free housing is different. Somebody who's a single, an individual person living by themselves, say an elderly person on their own versus a young man, employable living on their own versus a family of four, they're completely different things. But this is going to be a meeting to watch out for to get a sense of what's going to happen and what they're going to use as that baseline for planning policy.
As far as I understand, the government have been delaying the establishment of the poverty line for so long.
Yeah.
But the politicians keep pounding it.
Yeah.
We need that. And finally they will have it. But God knows what will happen after that. But, well, for statistics purposes, all right. But for welfare policy and all sort of different types of policy policy design, then I think it will create some new problems that we cannot envisage at this stage.
Yeah, because people present it as a solution. They say, if we have a poverty line, then we can plan things like how much the CSSA should be. Right now the government has a lot of different programs targeted at different things. So, like, if you need extra help with your schooling, there's money for that, for textbooks, for older people, fruit money. But the idea is that this poverty line, people say, oh, that'll be a solution. Then we'll know what we're doing. But the fact of the matter is the only thing you can guarantee is the day it comes out, there's going to be a whole raft of people saying, not high enough. It's got to be higher. That is the first thing that will happen. And second, they will use that target for more than the CSSA, but they will never get rid of the old programs. So instead of being a simplification of policy, it'll probably make it more complex.
And I think the other problem with the poverty line is that it may not clearly reflect the quality of life. I mean, you may earn above the poverty line, but your living condition is really bad, or the services you receive could be very bad. Then you may still live miserably.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's the whole point. I mean, you may have the poverty line, but you may not solve the misery of a lot of people.
Yeah, that's true. The other thing the Commission's going to be looking at today is how they're going to deal with people who live in subdivided units in industrial buildings. A lot of these people don't get caught in the CSSA programs because where they live is illegal. So they can't register, they can't get mail there. Because their housing is illegal, so they're going to be discussing that today as well. So something else to keep an eye out for.
Okay, so I think today I would focus not on the word poverty, but on the word misery. I mean, what do we want to solve? Do we want to solve poverty as a number? Do we want people to cross that line? Or do we want to solve the miseries of people? I think definitely we want to do the latter.
I'm going to go with the misery. It's one of the fundamental, I think, responsibilities of any good society to alleviate misery wherever it can. So, I'm with you.
All right.
All right.
Thanks, Andrew.
Thanks a lot, Vincent.
Thank you.